Hey guys, welcome back to the dojo. We're going to jump into the razor burn exercise. All right, let's just go ahead and jump into Photoshop here. Let me move my face so I'm not blocking anything. First up, we have Pearl's work. And Pearl did an amazing job cutting out the head and putting this shaving cream can in. I think the shadows and the highlights that you have on this can look really awesome. It really fits right there into the frame. You followed the creative brief pretty well. You took some of your own creative freedom, and I think it works pretty well here. I love the texture that you put in the background above the head and around all of the background. And these arrows that you have here, super fun. You really did a good job getting Joey's face to kind of fit into the scene here. I like the bit of color correction that you did there as well. I would say that this can is kind of big, and in the creative brief, we had this can kind of a little bit smaller over here so that the head could kind of be like the main shot. Right now, these two are kind of competing with each other, and so it may be good to resolve that kind of lack of size contrast and having this be a little bit smaller so that this can pop out and kind of direct your eye over to the core and soul. But awesome job, Pearl. All right. Next up is Jay. And I love that Jay took a little bit of a different approach and put the text and product photo here in this darker colored frame. I think that really does a good job of separating the text. It looks really nice, really clean. You did an awesome job cutting Joey out, and I love this fun texture brush that you use to kind of put that accent behind his head. Awesome job there. And really don't worry that if some of these may not look polished, because we're definitely going to have time to dive into this deeper and kind of polish it up. Like Joey could definitely use a little bit of color correcting because it seems a little bit more washed out than the background is, but we'll definitely dive more into that. Jake is going to tell us all about how to get everything to look more polished and fit in with each other. But I really like how you even incorporated the texture with this text here. That really does a good job of just breaking this up. That it's not all just white text here. You put a little bit of color, a little bit of texture. It's really clean, really easy to see. It's not overwhelming. Really awesome job there, Jay. Next up is Gianna. Gianna, you did a really great job here. I did mention in the critiques a few things to watch out for, and I saw in a few other people's assignments as well. And one thing to be mindful of is the margins on your boards. When you get a little bit too close to the edges, it creates a bit of tension. And if that's not intentional, then it will kind of distract or take away from the overall kind of feel that you're going for. So in this example, this be bold, all of this text is a little bit too close to the top margin. And what's happening is everything's kind of separating from the center. And so when you're looking at it, your eyes kind of fall off the screen. So it would be a good idea, Gianna, to kind of pull this down a little bit. And even the bottom of Joey's chin, maybe even pulling this up just a little bit, because I think this might be a little bit too close to the margin that your eyes are just kind of falling off the screen. You maybe could bring this up a little bit more, but I think if you made those changes, it would make it a significant improvement of just your eye tracing on the board. But really great job. I love the colors that you use. You cut Joey out perfectly. And the corn saw looks really great there. That's it for the dojo this week, guys. Really loving all the assignments that I'm seeing everybody submit. You guys are doing awesome. I'm loving seeing what you guys are learning, what you guys are coming up with, and how you're experimenting with these new tools and taking ownership over these tools like Photoshop and Illustrator and just running with it. Really awesome job. Can't wait to see you guys next week on the dojo.